Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Politics NY 2022 Meet the Candidates, where we ask 3 questions in 3 minutes. And today we're honored to have with us Stefani Zinerman, who is from District 56, State Assembly woman running for re-election, and she has the distinct privilege of having nobody running against her. I think you got the job, Stefani. So talk to me about why you want to run again. What do you hope to accomplish? Where are you going with this? What's really important?
Well, I consider myself a public servant and really have grown up in the tradition of community empowerment. So I really just want to continue serving my community in a way that helps us progress into the 21st century. Our community has been on the top 10 most gentrified list for the last decade. And in some parts of my district, we've had historic disinvestment. And so to be a part of a legislature that finally got foundation aid passed so that our schools can provide the type of wraparound services, but the high level education that our students deserve is just one of the things that I look forward to making sure that we just continue to invest in education. Certainly, we've all been devastated by COVID, the healthcare system. We must, when we look at the statistics for Black and Brown people, recognize that we must invest more money in these communities where our hospitals had been underfunded for years. And so when I think about education, healthcare, economic development, housing, and these are just 4 pillars of society that I just want to continue to work on and build the foundation in my community.
Well, I know that another thing that is interesting about what you're doing is farming. You're a 7th generation farmer who grew up in Brooklyn. So that's pretty interesting. And now you're helping making the schools green.
Absolutely. We right now have 5 elementary schools, 1 green middle school, and a high school, boys and girls high school, that are all growing foods, either in their community gardens or aquaponics or hydroponics. And so I have been just so excited to continue this work with the Brooklyn, the Green Thumbs, the Brooklyn Queens Land Trust to support our schools. And we are applying to be the first Future Farmers of America chapter here in Bed-Stuy and Crown Heights. So we believe in food sovereignty. We want to be able to trace our food from the seed to our table. And so excited that we're able to involve young people in this work and also have the opportunity to provide fresh food to our restaurants, our schools, and our hospitals and nursing homes.
Well, that's amazing. Now, one quick question.
Yes.
What's something about you that nobody knows?
Well, the first thing I'd like to do is tell people that I am absolutely not a pastor. I am a Christian by faith, but somehow 2 years ago, somebody thought that I was, I guess, fiery in my speech and decided to give me that title. But I am not. But one of the things I would probably people don't know that I'm a graphic artist also. It's nothing that I ever trained to be, but I'm a visual learner, and my mom was an early childhood teacher, so I had all of this stimulation when I was younger. So I play around with all kinds of graphic art. So a lot of the artwork that people see on my website and in places are things that I put together myself.
That's fantastic. You sound like you're very creative. Stefani Zinerman, thank you so much for joining us today. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Jane Hanson.
And
have a great day.
Yeah, and thanks everybody for joining us. See you next time.